What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, March 7th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get yourself $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Gabe Vincent, Moses Moody, Otto Porter, Pat Bev, if he plays, and DeJounte Murray, if he plays. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It is time to find out. In first at number 5, I'm going to D'Angelo Russell. He's point guard, shooting guard eligible, 8,200. Projected for 43.5. The goal is 58. He's in the optimal lineup 17% of the time. I'm giving him 34 minutes, 1.28 fantasy points per minute, 27% usage. No Anthony Edwards for this one. 23 points, 7.5 assists. Maybe you get 4 boards, a stock and a half. It's pace neutral against Portland, but it's a decent matchup. They are 15-point favorites here against a team that barely has NBA talent on it right now. If D'Angelo Russell can play his full freight, he's going to look really good today. In at number 4, we're going to Golden State, not for the last time either. That's Jonathan Kaminga, power forward eligible, 4,500, projected for 29. The goal is 39. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. I assume he starts, gets around 28 minutes. He's going to be over a fantasy point per minute, 17 points, big usage, 24%, 6 boards, maybe 1 of everything else. It's not the best matchup in the world. Denver's not fast. They play at a neutral pace. They're 9.5-point dogs here because there's no Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins. I'm missing like 3 or 4 more dudes as well. They are ultra short-handed tonight. Lots of value from Golden State, but assuming Kaminga starts at the 4, he looks pretty damn good at 4,500. Speaking of teams that are really short-handed, in at number 3, Brandon Williams, point guard eligible. By the way, he's on Portland for those that don't know. 3,800, projected for 28. The goal's 36. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. Portland just as short-handed as Golden State. Lots of value in minutes to go around. I gave Brandon Williams 28 minutes. I think he starts at the point. Basically a fantasy point per minute guy. Gets some usage. I got him in for 25% usage. 18 points. It's all scoring. 18 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. But the real problem here, or maybe problem's not even the right word, this is a massive pace up spot for Portland. They gained 3 possessions over their average by taking on Minnesota. The problem here, they're 15-point dogs. They got to play 240 minutes, one way or the other. So I think Brandon Williams is playing 24 minutes or more, no matter what happens in this game, barring injury or aggressive foul trouble. Take advantage of the value while you can. There's going to be a lot of options for Portland and for Golden State, but Brandon Williams at 3,800, if he's the starting point guard, he's going to look like one of the best. We head to Miami now for Jimmy Butler. He's small forward, power forward eligible, 8,500, projected for 49. The goal is 59. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. Still no Kyle Lowry in this one. 36 minutes for Butler in a game where they are massive favorites. 16 points, in fact, against Houston. But it's a huge pace up spot for the Miami Heat. They gained 2.4 possessions over their average by taking on a terrible Rockets team. 1.35 fantasy points per minute for Jimmy Butler. 24 points, 7.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2.5 stocks. He's just not priced correctly for having no Kyle Lowry. It's still a little bit low. I mean, we saw spots where Jimmy Butler was a 10K guy this year. 8,500 is a lot of value. If it wasn't for what's going on in Golden State, Butler would be my number 1. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section. I couldn't even say comment section. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are. And then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your unquestioned number 1 contender for today's slate is Jordan Poole. He is point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,300, projected for 38. The goal is 44. He's in the optimal lineup 31% of the time. I mentioned it during the Kaminga session that every single person on Golden State is basically out today. I gave Poole 34 minutes, 30% usage with those guys off, 1.1 fantasy points per minute. It's 23.5 points, 4 boards, and 4.5 assists, plus a steal. The matchup, really irrelevant to me. I just want to go to Jordan Poole because he gets to do everything he wants. He gets the keys to the castle for Golden State. and that is enough to make him the unquestioned easy #1 contender on DK. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, March 7th. FanDuel and Yahoo versions of this video around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.